Do you trade Forex? What about crypto? Well, I used to. I did for some time until I found something better, something new. You know how they say, orange is the new black. Well, minting is the new mining. I want to introduce you to a huge opportunity in the DeFi and tokenization space. With the right technology, the right business model, the right company, and incredible strategic partners. This is an opportunity you simply can't miss. So come on inside and let me introduce you to this all-new platform. Introducing the Zeniq opportunity, simplified DeFi.
Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good day, good evening. This is our time. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here for this presentation. We're going to kick this off, and I'm going to tell you about an exciting opportunity that I came across. I was invited to check it out. When I checked it out, boom, I was blown away. I knew this is finally what I've been looking for. And a lot of times when I present this, when I post up some type of promotion or advertisement, you know what I say? I say, this time it's different. This time, it's our time, and you know it, because when you see it, you're going to know it. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about Safir Global and Zeniq Technologies business brief. Safir and Zeniq. These are two companies that have come together, and they're going to give us something that we've been waiting for a long time. So, hey, buckle up. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, things like that, hey, make sure you write them down. And at the end of the presentation, I'll be happy to address whatever it is that's on your mind, because we want to make sure you get your questions answered, because the information that you're going to get today is something that you don't want to walk away here with any doubt in your mind that you've gotten exactly what you came here for. All right. So we want to get into it. We want to talk about this opportunity that we call the Zeniq Technologies and Safir. We're going to go ahead and see if we can move this thing along. See if my clicker not working too good. All right, so what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about Safir Global, Zeniq Technologies, OCS Investment Bank. Those are the three areas, three companies that have collaborated, and they're bringing us the sustainability and the security of this opportunity. Why Zeniq? You always want to ask the question, why? Why would I want to be part of this? And so we're going to help you answer that question today. We're obviously going to talk about passive and active investment. Yes, there is a passive side. No recruiting required. So if you're not looking to, go out there and chase down people, this is okay. Not a requirement here. If you decide that you have a team and you like networking, then this is an opportunity there for you as well. And that just adds to your income. That's all that really does. Zeniq blockchain, we're going to talk about Zeniq coin value. You know that the Zeniq coin is center to this opportunity. So we're definitely going to talk about this coin value. Zeniq decentralized exchange, we're going to talk about that. Zeniq Hub 01, first of its kind, the only one of its kind. It's amazing, amazing, amazing things that they do with this blockchain. And we're going to talk about tokenization projects that they're involved in and how that's a $27 trillion market. And guess who's leading that market? Zeniq Technologies. And we definitely want to talk to you about strategic partnerships. That right there is a game changer. All right. So the clicker's not working, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and use the button. Hope you don't mind. All right. I'm gonna kick it off, and I'm gonna give you a kind of some context of where they started and kind of where we are today. 2018, they had a concept. This is what we want to do. We want to put it down. We want to create this program. We want it to be the best of its kind. We want to be the first of its kind. And we want to lead in this particular industry. Well, guess what? By 2020, they actually had the website up. By 2021, they had the Zeniq coin on the Uniswap exchange. Uniswap is the largest decentralized exchange today, right? So they have it on the Uniswap decentralized exchange trading today. And you can actually go to Uniswap and you can see that the coin is live and being traded. That's going to be critical to the passive income that I'm going to talk about here in a few minutes. Tokenization, Q3 2021. They have a couple of projects right now in the real estate area that they're going to be doing in a tokenization genre. They are leaders in the tokenization of assets, digital assets and illiquid assets. They actually, in late 2021, early 2022, they're looking to go ahead and finish up the decentralized exchange. Decentralized exchange, right? So right now, Uniswap has the largest exchange out there, the decentralized exchange. Well, by 2022, then Zeniq is going to use their blockchain to create one of the best experiences that any trader could have with cryptocurrency and other digital assets on the exchange. Mind-blowing. Well, we'll get into some of that as well. But they have a phenomenal roadmap to where they want to go. And these are just some of the timestamps along the way. And yes, late 2022, they actually want to create a real university. Yes, brick and mortar, right there in Dubai, massive. Yes, get you an MBA, the whole nine. They want to create a blockchain university, physical structure right there in Dubai. So this is some of the things that they're looking at doing. All right, let's click it on through. So we're looking at Zeniq Technologies. So let's kick it off with that. So Zeniq Technologies creates the full circle solution, right? So you saw all of the different types of items and products and services that they offer, right? It's all blockchain based. So they have this full circle solution, which benefits everybody. The fiat world and the crypto world run in their own lanes, from Wall Street to DeFi, decentralized finance, to central banking, the stock exchange to Nexo, BlockFi, Coinbase, and decentralized exchanges. Zeniq effectively connects the crypto and the fiat world together with their proprietary blockchain. With this solution, users need not look any further. So I like for you to know that, because the future has been created and Zeniq is the portal to get you to where you want to go. So I invite you to come on aboard. The time is now, right? It's evident that you're in the right place at the right time with the right company. Okay. Safir Global, Zeniq Technology, OCS Investment. So these are the companies that we're going to tell you all about. So what's so special about these companies? So Safir Global has connected these together. Safir Global is an exclusive distributor for Zeniq Technologies products and services, right? So those advanced technologies like blockchain technology, decentralized finance, tokenization, all these products and services, these are all exclusively, right, distributed by affiliates like myself through Safir Global, right? So this is how Safir Global kind of has the lion's share of the affiliates that are running this program. Zeniq Technology is right there in the Zeniq Towers out there in Dubai. So it's easy to find. If you ever go there, you'll see it right there from the main street. OCS International Bank. This is the first time that we've seen a marketing company have an actual international investment bank that's actually providing financial support as well as advisory to an actual marketing company of this caliber. Like, this is amazing. All right, and later on we're going to talk about strategic partnerships, and you're gonna like that. So, addition to that, the OCS International Bank, they actually have a private crypto fund that they manage as well. And so you have a company, an investment bank that understands networking, they understand trading, they understand blockchain, and they definitely understand cryptocurrency in all of that. So that's who you want on your team when you're building a multi-billion-dollar company in a trillion-dollar industry like tokenization, right? Because that's the next level when it comes to blockchain, DeFi, tokenization, and so on and so forth. As you know, Dubai It's called a blockchain city. So if I'm going to partner up with a company and it's something in the blockchain, decentralized finance, emerging technology space, why wouldn't I go with a company that's in the blockchain city? Because that's where they are, and that's where they have created some of the most amazing products and services that you're going to see here in a few seconds. All right. So I wish my clicker would work, but hey, you know what? It's all good. So right here, the C team, right? So here are the chiefs of the company. Zeniq Technologies has Chief Executive Officer, Aaron Doctor. You got the COO, Dr. Michael Offner, CMO, Eric Heineman, and then you have the CSO, Jan Bollimer. So these are all actual people. Yes, some people don't believe that there's real people behind the company, but we all know that is the case. So Safir Technologies, Safir Global, you know, they wanted us to understand why it's so important to build these affiliates, build this membership so they can, you know, get the word out to people across the globe. So why is it so important? Here's the mission. They want to connect traditional banking and crypto in one system where people can build a viable business and create a sustainable income by using the Zeniq platform. Okay. So this is Safir Global. That's why in our back office, it's run by Safir Global. And so when you hear the term Safir Global, you hear the term Zeniq Technologies, then you kind of understand who's doing what. So Safir Global is the ones that we actually are affiliates of. We're marketing the Zeniq Technologies products and services that they create because Safir Global is an exclusive distributor of those particular technologies. So that's why Safir Global is connecting traditional banking and crypto in one system where people can build a viable business and create a sustainable income by using the Zeniq platform, right? So collaboration is key in this, what I'd say, multi-trillion-dollar market of tokenization. So one of the things that we recently saw, there was a press release that Zeniq Technologies has put out, and they talked a little bit about being the leaders in the tokenization of assets, being the actual leaders, and we're marketing for the leader in this space. That is powerful because they actually have what it takes to become the go-to across the globe for this particular technology. So it's fascinating to be a part of this next generation of crypto and fiat payments. It's amazing. Why Zeniq? Is there an opportunity with this particular company? Well, let's see. So I'm gonna give you the opportunity here. Zeniq Technologies provides you and me the opportunity to invest in products and projects in the early stage to enjoy strong profits and tokenized assets to increase your investment without any recruiting required. This is the opportunity that we're presenting to you today. We want you to fully understand that we're not asking you to come in. We're not asking you to learn blockchain. We're not asking you to take any courses. We're not saying donate 50% of your product purchase to some training classes so you can understand how to trade crypto. No, this is not what that's about. This is next level, right? When we say passive income, we mean passive income. So Zeniq Technologies is providing you with an opportunity to invest in products and projects in the early stage. One, to enjoy strong profits. Two, and tokenized assets. Three, to increase your investment. Four, these are the ways that you will win with this particular organization. And this is what we're inviting you to, is an opportunity to be part of that exact opportunity. Okay. So remember that as we go along. What is the investment plan? How do you make money, right? So we're going to talk about the 3 ways up front. There's additional ways, but these first 3 ways we're going to talk about, these are straight passive ways that you make money with Zeniq and Safir Global. The first investment plan is going to talk about the minting hub. We're going to talk about tokenization. We're going to talk about decentralized exchange. Okay. The first investment plan is the passive income plan. So in the passive income plan, we have the Zeniq hub, which is a hardware wallet. It has hardware wallet, which is a cold wallet. It has asset manager for digital investments and trading, because you're going to have the exchange and you'll have access to that exchange with the actual Zeniq hub. And you have a master node for daily coin minting of the Zeniq coins. There comes your value every single day. and it can be used as a platform to create new tokens as well. So that Zeniq Hub is the first of its kind to create this seamless combination between fiat and crypto, where you can actually use that in conjunction with the Zeniq app on your smartphone, and you can actually make purchases and use that as you would use any other currency. Very powerful. In addition to that, one of the most powerful things about what the Zeniq Hub provides is every single day they're minting coins, Zeniq coins, into your back office. So you can actually see your coin balance go up every single day, right? If it's not every day, it's every other day. But you're going to get a specific amount of coins based upon the investment package that you choose, right? Every single day. Think about that for a second, right? Let that sink in. We're creating value and you're seeing it grow every single day. So if you were actually investing in, let's say, a trading pool, and they were going to give you 2%, 1% a day, every single day you would see a certain percentage represented in your back office, right? So with Zeniq, we show you a certain percentage, a certain amount of coins that are produced every single day. So the value is exactly the same type, it's just in a different category. So think of it in that way, that you're still getting a certain amount of value every single day, just like any other company that provides a percentage, we're providing actual coins. The tokenization is number 2. Real estate, solar wind, art, paintings, antiques, license, contracts, assets, raw materials. All of these types of things can be tokenized. If you don't understand tokenization, the easiest way I can explain it is like fractional shares of companies, you know, like Robinhood or Webull or one of these apps. Before, if you needed to purchase stock, let's say Amazon stock, and it's $3,000, you'd be like, I can't afford $3,000 for one stock. So you basically say, oh, well, but then somebody comes along and creates an app where you can purchase fractional shares of that stock. And it's the same thing, right? And you can do it for all of these different categories. So now, instead of $3,000, I can actually purchase a fraction of that Amazon stock for $100. You see what I'm saying? So now we all have the ability to do just that. But they've taken it to a whole nother level when it comes to tokenization of digital assets. Now, real estate, paintings is the biggest example. We've heard recently what they call NFTs, or non-fungible tokens. NFTs have become very popular because you have actual artists out there that create their art on the blockchain. Why? Because it's safe. Why? Because nobody can make a counterfeit, right? So it's on the blockchain. When it's on the blockchain and somebody wants to purchase it, there's a smart contract that's built into that particular digital painting. So that digital art has the actual signature on the blockchain in that particular painting or whatever type of art it is. So when it gets transferred to the new owner, they make a purchase, it gets transferred, you get the smart contract, it goes to your wallet address, boom, it's locked in. Nobody, nowhere, no how can intercept that, can take that, can touch it, nothing, unless they have the smart contract and the wallet address. That's how powerful this is. And we have the ability to earn commissions when the company provides this service to their customer. We're not providing that. Their customer will be doing this particular function. We will be benefiting from it as coin holders. That's passive income. Decentralized exchange. When they finish creating this one-of-a-kind exchange on the decentralized exchange, then what's going to happen is they're going to have the lowest fees, the best rates. They're going to have the most popular trading currency pairs, and they're going to be different types of assets that are able to be traded on the Zeniq decentralized exchange. Since our blockchain is created unique, whereas you don't have to have the wrapping and the different types of fees involved with taking it from one blockchain to another blockchain, because Zeniq Technologies has created a way that all blockchains can work on a Zeniq blockchain, something that's never happened in the industry. This is the first time. This is absolutely incredible. This is revolutionary. And this right here is one of the game changers that we talk about and why we're so excited to be a part of this particular organization, because we are leaders in this industry. And so when I say a multi-trillion-dollar industry, These are some of the things that factor into that multi-trillion-dollar industry, and we're getting commissions off of it just because we're Zeniq coin holders. The value is stacked on top of each other. Zeniq Hub 01, minting coins every day. Tokenization, commissions. Decentralized exchange, 100% of the commissions from that goes to the coin holders as well. This is where you want to be. Okay. So when I talk about the passive income, the coin is so central, I guess that would be the word, central to that passive income. Asset accumulation means every single day you're going to accumulate Zeniq coins into your particular account every single day, right? Like I said, it may be every other day as well, but it just depends on what package you purchase, depends on the amount of tokens or coins that you will get, the amount of coins you will get. There's no tokens here. So the total amount that's going to be created by Zeniq is 1 million token or coins. So 1 million coins will be produced, right? Right now, they have about 600,000 that are left to be distributed. Now, when those 1 million are distributed, there will be no more minting of coins. So if you're thinking about it, you need to get as many of these coins as you can so that your asset value, when it starts to increase, will be very abundant. This is the way that wealth is created because you were first in getting the unique Zeniq coins, and you will be in such a lead position when the value goes to what the experts say, anywhere from $1 to $5 to $10 over the next 2 to 3 up to 5 years. You're looking at this thing 5x, 6xing, right? So this is what the experts say. The coins have huge potential for the price to explode. There's a limited amount of the hub ones. So the hub 01, which is the picture here, that hub, it actually is going to produce these coins for you. And you don't have to have the hub, but that's just one way that these coins are aggregated right there into your back office. Or you can have this actual hub. It's an actual device that you can see all of this happening right there, right? You could have this actual hub that will give you asset management over exchanges, trading, any type of digital currency in your cold wallet. You actually have the ability to mint, and you have a master node where you can create tokens from the actual minting process. All right, so that's a more complex thing, but you have the ability to do that with this particular device. There's weekly profit distribution from the Zeniq exchange. So when the exchange is online, we're going to actually, like I said, we're going to get 100% of the commissions that come from that exchange as coin holders. The tokenization of Zeniq projects and other types of digital or illiquid assets, we're going to get a percentage of that as well. Like I said before, the Zeniq coin is on Uniswap right now. It's listed on Uniswap, and I'll show you a little bit more about the pricing in a second, but it is available. If you get your coins today and you want to, make some money, you can cash them right there on Uniswap, right? And you can reap the benefits of that any day that you just so desire, right? So if anybody says that this is a long-term only, program, you stacking coins and you're just waiting for them to the price to go up, it's totally up to you. We recommend it, but we cannot tell you that you can't go and cash in your coins today, because you can. So if you need money weekly, you can cash them in every week. If you need money monthly, you can cash them in every month. If you need money daily, you can cash them in every day if you so desire. So you have the flexibility to cash in these coins every single day if you so desire. And it looks like they're going to be on PancakeSwap here pretty soon as well. But Uniswap is the largest decentralized exchange right now. So you want to know about tokenization. So here's some examples about tokenization. You have real estate. Enable investors to buy and sell fractions of the property with easier access and lower transaction costs. We talk about art, luxury type items. You gain full exposure for your art and avoid physical preservation costs, allowing trade in a completely decentralized art gallery, which is all online. Precious stones and metals, tokenized gold, diamonds, platinum, and other precious metals allow investors to trade them with high security and transparency and efficiency. And investment banking, yes, you can tokenize that as well, make raising capital much faster. So fundraising is one of the biggest ways tokenization has been used. minimize fees paid to intermediaries, and reduce costs related to traditional market inefficiencies. So this is a big plus when it comes to tokenization. And like I said, this is just another profit portion that we earn as being coin holders. So I'll talk about strategic partnerships. Recently, the Zeniq CEO told us that there was something really amazing coming. They had some top-notch, like the highest of the highest partnerships coming. We know we're loving the products. We're loving the service. We know blockchain is it. DeFi is happening. We already see how we're going to earn from this whole organization. And guess what happens? They bring in His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Hashir Al Maktoum from the UAE royal family as a partner in this particular operation. Now, how powerful is that, right? It just don't stop. It gets better and better and better. These guys are serious about taking this technology to the world and really leading the charge when it comes to blockchain-based DeFi and tokenization. These guys are the real deal. And they have the support of the royal family, and they have financial support from members of the royal family, as well as Safir Global, as well as OCS Investment Bank. So this is just a powerhouse of momentum that's growing every single day, every single moment. And you can see it with the partnerships that they're building right here, right now. Let's talk tokenization. Tokenizing assets will disrupt many industries and unlock trillions of dollars because it opens not only liquid financial markets to new investors, but also illiquid assets like fine art or real estate. This is the opening to your future. Zeniq Technologies is the leader in this industry. Safir Global has partnered with Zeniq Technologies in order to bring this, what you're looking at right now, to life. Yes, tokenization is not new, but putting it on a blockchain is new. And guess what? Zeniq Technologies has filled a gap in the blockchain space with this expertise. You don't have to own a whole building anymore if you're investing in real estate. You may not have been able to do that. The advantages and benefits are very obvious when it comes to tokenization. The blockchain ownership becomes more transparent, and it gives worldwide access to people with a simple internet connection. Tokenized projects will play a major role in the future of Zeniq Technologies. And guess what? As a coin holder with Safir Global and Zeniq Technologies, we're going to get commissions for every project that they do. Wow. You want to be part of this. Get in touch with me. Let's do this. So when you see this information, the multi-trillion-dollar market, you know, when I was doing Forex, they were talking about, 5 trillion. Then we got into the crypto. We talk about 6 trillion. We're talking tokenization. Decentralized finance raises to about 11 million or trillion. Now we're sitting on the verge of an exciting time that most of us just have never witnessed before. That's why I'm so excited. That's why I'm here today. That's why I'm introducing you again to this particular platform. We are talking about Safir Global, right? That partnered with Zeniq Technologies and OCS International Bank in order to bring us this once in a lifetime. Absolutely. And I can say that because of every time that I listen to a presentation from the top leaders, every time that I'm digging and getting more information so that I can be more educated on the program and the ins and outs of the program so that I can pass that information on to my folks. Every single time that I learn something new, I get more excited. You know why? Because there's nothing else like it out there. There are people that will look at an opportunity today and join one today, join one tomorrow, join one the next day. No. When I talk about 1K per day, when I talk about multiple streams of income, it is not about going from program to program to program to program because you can't manage all of those programs. Some people say you can't manage but one program at a time. I disagree. But what I do agree with is you can't have too many at one time. Therefore, Safir Global has created an opportunity
where when you look at the compensation plan and you're a network or team builder, or even if you're just an investor, you know that you're in the right place, and you know this is the last stop on the financial, freedom train. This is actually, I'm talking point by point. You can put it up against anything else, and you will clearly see why this is a top tier legacy company. Here's what I want to show you. We're talking about a multi-trillion-dollar market right here on the screen, right? So when I kick this off, I'm going to talk a little bit about tokenization. Then I'm going to get into some numbers because everybody likes to know statistics. And then I'm going to go into the comp plan. I'm going to talk about the partnership between Safir Global, Zeniq Technologies, talk a little bit about OCS as well. And so you'll understand that relationship. And I'm talking about these things because I'm basing it on questions I get. So if I do a video every week, that's because in the middle of that week, I'm getting numerous questions that are answered every Saturday on my weekly show. Every Saturday, I do a 9 a.m. Right here, Pacific Standard Time, right? Literally every Saturday, I do a 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time Zoom call about Safir Global and Zeniq Technology, this opportunity. And yes, I talked exactly about what you're seeing right now. So the tokenization is really what's key, because the company, Zeniq Technologies, has taken on tokenization, fill the gap in the market so that they are the leaders in this market. So that they are the leaders in this market. That's why they are contracted with the Dubai government to provide tokenization of their processes. And so when I get into the explanation and talk a little bit more about tokenization, you'll understand a lot more of what that actually means, because these are multi-billion-dollar contracts. When you're talking to government, there's a lot that goes on in the government. There's so many things that most people are just like, this is confusing. Why do I have to stand in a line so long? Why can't I just walk into a government building, get things done, and walk back out? You know how crazy it is. You know when you're trying to get something done with the government, any government, it takes forever. Well, guess what? Now tokenization comes along, and Zeniq Technologies, being right there in Dubai, the blockchain hub of the world, they are able to partner with the royal family of Dubai. Yes, actually, that's true. And they're participating in contracts that help them to show why they are the leaders in tokenization. And it's saving, and this is something that the actual CEO, Safir, said, they're saving the Dubai government with their tokenization projects over $70 billion. Come on, people. So yes, that's why it's so amazing. That's why it's so popular. And that's why they have over 70 contracts in the queue, ready to go. And guess who gets commissions from those? Yep, you're right. Safir Global members or affiliates that are coin holders of the Zeniq coin. That's who gets the profits from these projects. So let's kick this thing off. We're going to talk about this presentation, a little unorthodox, a little different, because, hey, you know what? You've seen the basic stuff. You've seen the slides. You've seen all of that. But you're still kind of on the fence. You're listening to people that don't know what they're talking about. You listen to somebody from another country. You listen to somebody from US, listen to somebody from Asia, you listen to somebody from Africa, you listen to somebody from UK, you just don't know which one is which. Well, guess what? You're gonna listen to Rashid right here from San Diego right now. He's gonna give you the truth, nothing but the truth, the whole truth, so that you can get the right information straight up, no chaser. This is what we want you to know, because guess what? At the end of the day, consistency in information is key, because when you hear it before you join, you want to know that after you join, it's the same information. You don't want no sales pitch. And then when you get in, you're like, you didn't say that. Or wait a minute, you said I would get 1,000 coins a day when I'm only getting 2 coins a day. No, it doesn't work that way. I'm going to tell you exactly. I'm going to tell you exactly what comes from the company, the corporate information, so that you know that's consistency and transparency in the information that Rashid's providing. Rashid is the founder of Team Achieve, which is a marketing arm within the Safir Global marketing team. And we are definitely well connected within this organization. And we love to help people, period. We love to help you win, because we haven't seen anything like this. And so we're so happy to be part of something very unique. And I love the fact that it's unique Zeniq, right? It's so cool, because the unique Zeniq blockchain
is like none other. And that's something that we'll talk a little bit about later. So anyway, let's get this thing rolling. So the forecast that the World Economic Forum says within this $800 trillion market, there is $24 trillion worldwide by 2027. It's all about tokenization, right? So right now, it's already a multi-trillion-dollar market, but by 2027, it's going to be a $24 trillion market. And so when the top leaders talk about tokenization, they talk about it with Zeniq. Then they know that Zeniq has already informed them, right, that with the projects that they're doing right now, there's 2 real estate projects going on, and there's going to be a special announcement about all the projects, everything that's going on happening on the 21st of September. Yes, that's in probably a couple of days or so. So that's happening right now. So my next video is going to give you some updates about where we are. And hey, if you're standing, like I said, if you're on the fence, then hey, when you don't get what you think you should get, when you don't get the coins that you should get, when you don't earn the level of income because you didn't get in at the beginning, when you had the opportunity, you can't say you didn't know. Well, guess what? There's nothing anybody can do about it, because now when those coins have been minted every day, right? We understand the Zeniq coins are minted every day. And so when those coins are minted, then they're going to be going to these different hubs, right? These hubs are going to kick them out to the different accounts. So that's not a quick, that process doesn't just like bing, right? They get minted, but then they have to be dispersed. Okay. So if you're confused about how that process works, get with me. We'll talk about it, but I'm letting you know they're going to be dispersed. They get to your back office. And so you get an X amount of coins, but every 1,000, right? We got to make sure people remember this. For every 1,000 that are minted, then there's 1,000 being sold. So every 1,000 hubs that are sold, then there's a halving process that happens. You know, annual halving process is happening in February. Well, guess what's going to happen before that? And it's happening right now. There's a sales halving process. So when we talk about the Zeniq coin, then yes, you are getting coins minted. It's a continuous process. It doesn't stop for 20 years. But here's what happens. There's only 600 million coins that's going to be minted in the first place. The second piece is every 1,000 hubs that are sold, then 2 to 4% reduction in the coin minting will happen, right? So that masternode is turning them out, but in order to keep the price going up, the demand going up, and the coin has to be reduced. That's how economics works, okay? So if you're not in today and you're not purchasing your hub today, guess what happens? You're going to miss out on a series of coins being minted to your account. Every single day, those coins are reducing. Yes, this is an actual sense of urgency. Yes, this is a PSA, public service announcement, that if you are interested in the program, if you understand investments, if you want to be at the top of your investment game, and by the end of the year, next year, 2022, you want to look back and say, I am so glad that Rashid reminded me, because I was on the fence, right? Yeah, I'm talking to you on the fence, right? You know who you are. You come to my groups, Facebook, Telegram, and you sit there and you watch and you listen and you and you think about it and you look at your account and say, well, I want to purchase the 14.99 euro hub, but I only have 500 euros. Okay, should I wait? Okay, I'll wait till I get 14.99. Well, guess what? That's never going to happen, because you're going to continually wait, right? Then you got people on Facebook that followed me from, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months. They've seen it from the beginning. They saw it from previous programs. They see that I have turned around over 400 people's income since that, right? We've had good times, we have bad times, good programs, bad programs. But guess what? In the last 4 months, we have been on an upswing, and because we have selected quality programs. Zeniq technology is absolute quality, and the people that join are making money from day one, right? And now the people that join from day one, let's say they purchase a 450 euro, fraction share. Then they purchase another, and now they have a hub. So they didn't just come in and purchase that 14.99 euro hub because they just didn't have the capacity, or just like any other program, you're a little scared, so you purchase a little bit at a time. That's okay. Get to your hub. When they get that hub, now they're like, oh, wait a minute. I just found out that if I have a hub, then I'll be able to participate in the decentralized exchange commissions. Wait a minute. Now I'll be able to use my Masternode. I'll be able to create tokens as well. Hey, guess what? Since I have the hub, now I'm in a better position to get a bigger share of the commissions that come. So yeah, sit on the fence and watch the game, watch the parade, watch us go right on by, because guess what's going to happen? You're still going to see what we're doing in the future. I know I kind of went off track here a little bit, but I'm just kind of curious to what happened, right? When you were growing up and you wanted something better, you knew your life should be a certain way, and you started down that road, and you felt like if I go to school, if I go to college, you know, if I follow these processes, if I follow this group think, then maybe I'll be successful, right? You may be successful. And I gave an example the other day. You could be working on Wall Street while the jock that you looked at and talked about in high school is over there playing video games. But that jock is getting Bitcoin in 2010 for winning video games and collecting them because he thinks it's cool. But you're over here very intelligent with your silk tie and silk suit, alligator shoes on, working on Wall Street, making 100K a year. Hey, you're managing, you know, a $500 million portfolio for other people, but you're making your 100K, right? And you're like, hey, I'm good. But the person that you talked about and laughed at is earning Bitcoin every day because he's playing games and they're rewarding him every time he wins or goes to another level with Bitcoin. Then 2011, 12, 13 comes around and my man put it in a wallet somewhere and left it. But you know what? He's a jock, right? So this jock, and I told this story the other day, and this jock doesn't really understand how things work. So the jock, he scribbled on his wall the actual wallet address for his Bitcoin because he didn't know what else to do with it. He's like, I just put it in this account. You know, somebody said, do this, I did that. The jock, I just follow instructions. You tell me to put it there, I put it there. Gone. Boom, I got 500 Bitcoin and they cost me like 10 cents each back in the day. And so I spent, I don't know, $50 and I got 500 Bitcoin. So he's won all these video games, but he etched in his wall at home his wallet address. Yeah, and probably put his password too. I don't know, but this is a story that I like. So here it is, you know, 2020, and pandemic comes along. So now my man is spending all his time. He's not at the burger joint today. You on Wall Street kicking it, right? You probably working for MicroStrategy or Galaxy Digital. You know, you're big time, right? You know about Bitcoin, but you're the fiat person. You're the fiat person, right? Making 100K a year, wearing your silk tie and your silk suits and your alligator shoes, and you chilling because you're smart, right? You understand finance, you understand investments, so that's your world. But if somebody mentioned Bitcoin, you're like, I don't know who owns it. That's got to be a scam. That doesn't work. It ain't going nowhere. Okay, cool. So the jock, guess what he does? He's, you know, playing games, right? He's a pandemic. He's at home. So he used to work at McDonald's. Now he ain't working at McDonald's because they're shut down. So he goes and looks at his wall and said, let me look and see what that Bitcoin is doing because it's been like 10 years or so. I don't know. I'm going to check it out. Well, anyway, he forgets. Then it's around February, March timeframe, 2021. And the jock decides, I think I'll go check that out because I'm still at home. I haven't got a job. I can't get out the house. He checks it out. But no, big time over here, you know, Wall Street guy, smart guy, wearing his nice suits every day, you know, helping make people money, doing great. Yep, absolutely. But old jock over here in March or so of 2021, he puts in that wallet address. He's got his password, everything hooked up, and he opens his Coinbase account. What did I say? 500, right? So let's say he has 500 Bitcoin that he hasn't even touched and hadn't touched since 2010, 13, whatever. He had 500, you know, he paid for some of it, didn't pay for some of it because he was winning it. Okay. He got 500 Bitcoin. At the time, Bitcoin hit about $50,000. So let's just see what he actually, you know, may have made off of that. 50,000 times 500. 25 million. So let's put it into perspective. Let me bring that home for you. There are people out here in Facebook land that follow me around. Some of them have talked about me. Some of them had lashed out at me because they lost some money in a program here or there. Then you have others that actually ask questions. I provided answers. And then I go to Telegram. Then I go to, Instagram or even Twitter. There are people that email me. There are people that I've spent time after time after time with them, talking to them about succeeding in this business. After 2 or 3 months of on and off conversations, I'm increasingly earning. The people that I talk to and I work with closely are earning, and they show the information. There's nobody's hiding anything. And those people are still on the fence because they're waiting for the crash. They're waiting for the thing to go under. They're waiting not for success because they're not going to be part of it. So the only thing that they're doing is sitting there waiting for that jock to lose his wallet address so that he doesn't get his 500 Bitcoin or equivalent of $25 million. But guess what? That jock wasn't stupid. That jock saw an opportunity and actually etched his wallet address on the wall. And guess what? Now he's $25 million ahead. So the point of the story is, it's not about when, where, and what. At the end of the day, you need to make a decision and you see this opportunity. If I've talked to you before, this is your opportunity to get started. Point blank, period. This is the one. This will take you where you want to go. But if you don't get started, you're going to miss the boat. I know that sounds like one of those sales pitches. It is not. Every single day, those coins are reducing. If you want, let's say if you want 100,000 coins by the end of 2022, if you do not get started very soon, the halving process, annual halving, will cut all that in half. Guess what? I'm going to have my over 100,000 coins because I already started. I average about 10,000 coins a month. So I'm okay, but I'm trying to help you. So here we go, right? On the screen, time halving, sales halving. That's what the company is telling you right now. If you want to earn with the coin, you can do it. But if you purchase the coin package, right, that's another added value for you. If you purchase your coin package, guess what happens? Whole nother level, right? You purchase your coin package, guess what happens? These are shares. So if the coin package says 2x, let's say that was 2 shares, and it's not, but I'm just saying, what if that was? That gives you an idea. So 2x means, let's say it means 2 shares, 4x means 4 shares, 8 shares, 16 shares, 32 shares, so on and so on and so on. So if they have a 30, if they have, let's say 300 people that have qualified with their hubs to earn commissions, and there's a $1 billion contract, which they already say is multi-billion, but let's say it's 1 billion, right? They're going to take between 1 and 5% of that as commission. So they get 3%, which is right in the middle. 3% of 1 billion is about 30 million, right? So if you have, let's say 300 people that qualify to earn shares, how do you think it's going to be divvied up? You think everybody's going to get 100,000? Not going to happen. So what's going to happen is, if you have 2x, then you're going to get the lowest amount of shares. If you have a 128x, obviously you're going to probably get pretty much half of the shares, right? You've got 8x, 16x, you're going to get more than the 2x. So this is how this works. Look at it as shares in the company, right? When you purchase a hub, you're purchasing some shares. This is just an example. You don't have any ownership in Zeniq. You don't have any ownership in Safir. You don't have any ownership in any of these companies. But this is a good example because they're going to pay you based on the commissions they earn from those projects, based on where you are in the investment pool. If you invested and got a 2x, if you invested and got your 4x, if you invested and got 8x, 16x, 32, 64, 128, or 256, you will be in the major shareholding, receiving, not holding, share receiving position. Those commissions are coming to you because you have invested more. If you have anything from the 100 to the 800, then obviously that's going to be reduced. And so you need to figure out a way to increase your holdings so that you can participate in those commissions. Okay, so that's key. That's key. And every single day, those coins are being minted and they're going out. When somebody purchases, when we purchase, when 1,000 are sold, 2 to 4% masternode minting is reduced, right? In order to keep the price to going up, because we got to, bring the scarcity into the program. This is happening every day. There's no joke. There's no, no playing no games. This is a real deal. Let's move forward to how do you actually make money with this program? Here's the beauty of network marketing. And I'm gonna tell you, I got out of network marketing a long time ago. It was not for me. I was tired of dealing with folks, tired of walking and running, chasing after people. That was like, come on, man, you know what? We can get over that. Well, guess what the beauty of it is, right? When I started my 1K per day program, what I found out was the key to it, and I've never told people this, the key to the program is passive income. So I created a whole passive income website because I found a system that works. It's crazy, but it's awesome, right? It works. So passive income is the key to those multiple streams. If you cannot find a passive income program, then you are going to struggle. And I think Warren Buffett says something, about you'll work till you die or something. I don't know. So here's the thing. This is the first part of the comp plan. It's a unilevel. So what does a unilevel mean, right? If you don't know, then let's say, for instance, you sign up, you purchase your hub, you get in the game. Now you got your code, you got everything, right? You're ready to go. You invite somebody, they say, hey, this is awesome, let's get it. You're gonna get 9% direct referral bonus of everything that person personally does. So if they purchase a 450 euro, package, you'll get 9%. If they purchase, and then they go back and they purchase another 450 euro package, you get 9%. And when they get, they purchase enough to get to a hub. So every purchase, you'll get 9%. So it's not a one time, it's every time. Okay. So every single purchase, you'll get the 9% because every hub, every package is on its own. There's no, discount and you get the next package. You just pay the difference. No, it doesn't work that way. You purchase each one individually so you can get that maximum amount of coins. All right. So that's how that works. Now, when that person decides that they want to invite somebody as well, then you'll get 8% of who they invite and they'll get the 9% and so on and so on and so on. So I think you kind of know how that works. Now, when you graduate and, to the point where you bring in 10,000 in volume, when you bring 10,000 in volume into your organization, that's as you plus whoever, is part of your team, because you're going to have 7 people minimum at this point, 7 people minimum. You got 10,000 in volume, then you're going to get a 300 euro bonus check. Yes, that's right. Now that gives you the Ruby status. Now, if you want to hit double Ruby, you bring in 20,000, which is 10,000 additional. Not 20 more. This is in addition to the 10 you already got. Now you add 10 more and you hit the 20,000, you're going to get 600 euro bonus. Now you got to have at least 12 people that you directly sponsor. Now those 12 are going to take you all the way to diamond. When you bring in 100,000 in volume, they're going to give you 3,000 euro bonus. When you bring 300,000 in volume, you're going to get a 9,000 euro bonus. When you bring in 500,000 in volume, you're going to get a 15,000 euro bonus. Yes, absolutely correct. It is a bonus, not a annual salary. Some people don't make 15,000 a year, but you're going to get it in a one-time boom bonus because you're doing the work, you're building your teams, you're making it happen. Guess what happens at 1 million in volume? You add one more person, you sponsor, bring them in. You got 13 direct that's actually, activated in the system, doing what they got to do, purchase the program, purchase a product, and you bring in 1 million total of volume. They're going to give you a 40,000 euro bonus check. Oh, yes, that is incredible. Because when I look at that, I think about all the network marketing programs that I've ever seen. I used to do actual comp plans. My wife, she would do the product or the marketing piece, and I would do the comp plan. So I would look at the comp plans and figure out, the ins and outs on that thing. There's nothing like this out there. I've never seen anything as lucrative as this, because they are saying thank you, right? And what we've already been told, because people ask the question, how are they able to pay all this? They're already revenue positive. Like I said, they got multi-billion-dollar projects going on. And so the top, like I said, the top leaders in the organization have already had this question asked and they've already provided the answers. And that's the information that I'm passing on is they are revenue positive. They are not looking for this plan to help the company grow. This plan is not it. This plan is helping us as marketers and affiliate leaders to grow, right? So that we'll go out there and continue marketing. What they're doing is they're utilizing their technology with contracts and so on and so forth. But how do they grow indirectly is by us going out and promoting for the company. And I think if you understand network marketing, that's the basic essence of network marketing. You bring in an army of people and leaders, and them leaders go out and build a bigger army, and they go and market, and they pay you, a few percent to do that. This is how it works. So they're not taking money from us and saying, okay, let's run the company off of the money we get from these people. No, it doesn't work that way. So just understand that for those that ask that question, no, they're not taking money from our, because what we're doing is investing in the company, right? So when we invest in the company, then of course they're able to do better projects. They're able to have better technologies and increase and improve what they already have. So when they get that bigger project, because now they have more funding, now they can go ahead and get bigger projects, and we can help be rewarded for it because we're helping that process. If you understand pre-ICO, if you understand ICO, if you understand crowdfunding, crowdsourcing, start engine, type Series A, investments and funding sources, then this will give you kind of that idea. This is where we're at. We're just right before all of that happens. We're really, really at the beginning here. So there's 5 other ways you can get paid, but I'm going to talk to you about probably the cream of the crop, the top way that I've definitely seen that they pay. That would be the global profit sharing. So here's what they've done. Every month, they're going to take the revenue, right, and take 10% of that revenue and say, okay, how many rank levels do we have, career levels do we have out there? Okay, we got like 300, that's hit Ruby all the way up to double gold diamond. So they're going to take all those numbers and they're going to say, okay, we got X amount of revenue, 10% of that is this amount, and now let's divide that up. Now they divided it up, comes up with 260 euro as a bonus for each person that hit these ranks. So now they're going to take that 260, right, and apply it to these stars. You got 1 star, you get 1 share, 260. Got 2 stars, you get 2 shares. Boom, 520. 10 shares, 2,600. When you hit now 260, 2,600. But when you get to diamond, you get 80 shares, right? So if you're getting 80 shares at 260, you're looking at about 20,000 plus. Now, you may say, that's crazy. Yeah, I say that too. But here's the mind-blowing thing. This is not only at one time. They already gave you the one time, which was the bonus that you got. As a diamond with 1 million in volume, right? 13 people direct, you got a 40,000 euro check. One time, boom, got it, right? Automatic into your back office as soon as you hit that. Well, guess what happens again? They're going to give you 20,000 a month for 6 months. Hope you got that piece. They're not giving it to you just one time. They're going to give it to you for 6 months straight. So when you hit any of these career levels, whatever that profit sharing share is, you're going to get it for 6 months. Man, that's powerful. These guys don't play. So I just want to leave you with that. Definitely powerful, definitely amazing. Wow. Yeah.